So, I wanted to discuss this gameplay trailer a little bit more than what we did in like the YouTube video that I had posted, because that was like really just initial reaction. I watched the gameplay trailer like 2 times and then I just kind of said what I said about it. But I really wanted to go more in depth this time around, watch the trailer a couple more times, talk about some other stuff that I have seen, heard, discovered, and such and so forth, because at this point I've seen the trailer over 20 times, and I will say every single time I've seen this trailer it does get better for me. Like I'm seeing stuff that just looks good. I'm liking the look of it more. I think the stages look really good. I do still feel like the graphics in some aspects feel either a little bit like the shading is not as there. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more cartoonish looking things with like a Kung Lao assist spin that we saw and stuff. But let's go into it again. And I want to talk about some of these things a little bit more in detail. I also will say a lot of people have been saying how like it looks like clashes in Injustice are back, but they're not. I don't think so. What looks like a clash in the trailer is actually just the character select screen, but let's talk about it. So yeah, let's get into every little bit of this. So the first hit, right? First hit, they're standing, right? Standing. He Sub-Zero goes in with a jab, and then goes in with a next follow-up string, and then a little low ender, right? Bam. There we go. Hits him down, goes for the grab, neutral ducks the grab, so you know, grabs. Looking like there's still going to be highs out here. Part of me was hoping that it was that they would change grabs to mids. Not a huge fan of duck OSs in MK11, but like grabs have been highs for however long in these Mortal Kombat games. So not completely surprised that it's still going to be that way. You just gotta learn how to duck OS. So you go, Kung Lao goes in. Notice how he has no hat, by the way. No hat. He amplifies. That looks like an amplify, right? That looks like a little string into like an amplify attack. Boom. Duck OS, boom, boom. Amplify to launch. All like, that's another thing that I was noticing about like these characters. These characters literally have like air strings. They have like air strings that go into air special moves that you can amplify, whatever, meter burn, whatever you want to call it, and then extend combos. I think that's like super sick. And like the way some of these cameos they're used to like extend combos and shit, it looks really good. I didn't see any interactables either, and that's kind of interesting because like interactables were first introduced in Injustice 1, which was the first game that I got into, which was literally 10 years ago that thing came out. It was interactables were in Injustice 1, they were in Mortal Kombat X, they were in Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11. They were changed in many ways because like Injustice 1 interactables were broken as hell and blockables everywhere. It was stupid. Mortal Kombat X, like you could just get out of the corner like super free in like a lot of these situations and shit, and like they were still strong but toned down from Injustice 1. Injustice 2, they came back. In some situations they were still kind of busted, and on some situations they felt toned down. MK11, I felt like interactables overall were like toned down from what they were in the last 3 games, but now we're going into MK1, and in this game it looks like just straight up they're just saying, yeah, we're done with interactables. It also looks like they're done with variations. I didn't see anything about variations. I didn't see anything about interactables. I didn't see anything about breakaways as well, or like flip outs like they had in like Injustice 2. It looks like they're just going back to that traditional breaker system, which is cool. You know, I'm here for it. The neutral ducks, right? Gets hit down. Neutral ducks that. Launches, like he's like an upward dive kick. Spends a bar to launch, right? And then has like well, that's just standard Kung Lao. But like I'm telling you, every character has like air combo strings and specials, it seems, which is sick. Like I think it's just gonna be like kind of cool to see. And then like, yeah, you know, kind of Kung Lao type of stuff, right? Cool. And like, oh, I also saw on I don't know if you guys saw on on Twitter or not, but if you look here, this is like General I don't even know how the fuck to pronounce his name, like Su Hao, something like that. right here, and then there's also a picture here of Kano and what looks to be like another Kano over here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I saw a post on Twitter about that, which is pretty interesting. Little nod. Su Hao? Is that how it's pronounced? So that's kind of cool. But yeah, let's continue. So like Sub-Zero wakes up with an ice ball, freezes his ass, nice, and then look, little jump in punch into what looks like could be an overhead, right? That looks like a jump in punch in what looks like an overhead combo extender, launches him right in the air, jumps up, has a 2-hitting pop string, hits him down. So that's, see, like I'm telling, like air combos for everyone, right? Air combos for everyone. Hits him down, comes down, hits him again with another string that ends, that's either like an end of the string or that's just his slide. But does he just slide with like a spear? Now we got Kenshi.
It's my family.
Sento, his blade.
Is mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Okay, so now we get some Kenshi over here. Kenshi looks like your brother? Yo, he does kind of look like my brother. Dude, he could totally be Biohazard. Did you guys know Bio went to LA to do some motion capture stuff for them a few years ago? I think they used his face to make Kenshi. And I'm also lying, but let's continue. He starts off walking with his demon thing. He has his fucking spirit thing, slashing, boom, boom, right? And then he goes and slashes again. I don't even know if that's a combo, but yeah, okay. That's sick though. Like, he's like hitting him down. The spirit's hitting him after, hitting him down, bam. He launches him, boom, boom. And then he just hits him with the sword after. Like, dude, this is... That could have just been a mid, right? Into whatever low, into a thing launcher, and then tosses the sword at him. Sick. And then the guy, his fucking spirit pulls it out. Like, he looks really cool, man. Kenshi does look really cool. And if we look at like the stages and shit, man, the stages look good. I've seen some people say they don't like how the stages are like bright, but I think the colors and shit look awesome. Awesome. Like, look how detailed even the background is. Like, you can see like buildings back here and shit. I think this looks like really, really sick. Really sick. Hits him. Oh, and then what? We just see, this is his cameo assist right here, right? So he does that, and then what? Just straight into a fatal. Is that a fatal blow right there? Boom. Look, after this, he hits him with this, right? And then he literally does Robin's Injustice 2 Assassin Strike Run at him. That's literally the attack, like same shit. But then for this, Johnny Cage actually blocks it. And I swear that's like the only time we see anyone block anything in this trailer. Johnny Cage blocks it, grabs him, but see, Johnny doesn't have a cameo doing shit. So he actually grabs him. It has a nice little cinematic like schmovement over here, right? Which trips him and shit. That's pretty sick. And then hits him. And then goes up and then palms him in the fucking face, because like, why you dashing at me, bro? Hits him with a high into a hook, bam, and then the leg into the, you know, nut punch, sick. So obviously, very, very Johnny Cage, very Johnny Cage.
God of fire.
Yeah, okay. So now we have Liu Kang. Starts off, what is that move? What is that move? What? He's literally like that. What is that move doing? What the fuck is that? That's a weird move. Mantis style? Yo, he has snake style, mantis style attacks? Look at that. Mantis style attacks, okay.
God of fire.
So he starts with a high. There's no way that's not a high. That shit has to be a high. Look, right? One of those, Cobra Strike. And then into the low, bam, bam. And then he gets goes into the ground, teleports, and pops him up. Sick. Let's watch that again.
God
so, Mantis Strike. Blah, blah, blah. Duh, duh. And then see how he already calls in Jax? He already calls in Jax to do the cameo shit. By this point, you already see Jax's ass coming in. And he's still doing the bip, bip, bip. And then Jax comes in grabs his legs, gotcha, takes him down, and then Liu Kang gets a dragon flame and then a flying kick. Bam, bam. Sick. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. In comes Jax. Gotcha, bitch. A dragon, A. Okay, sick, 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 sick. Scorpion, wake up spear. No amplify this time, right? So now it's like Mortal Kombat X. Looks like he can get a conversion without spending bar. Does that, launches him, boom, boom, goes in with a jump. See, this is what I'm talking about earlier. Every character seems to have these jump normals and specials, right? That extend combos. Look at that. It's not even like it's one hit, right? It's hit. And then a special, amplify, gets him, spins him around, comes down, kicks him, and then continues with a dash of sorts, pulls that shit, gets him with his little, whatever the fuck this weapon sickle thing is. And then now we got more Liu Kang. Goes in with literally a forward 4. That's a forward 4, boom, boom, boom. And then he had, like, so does he have stances? Is Liu Kang like a stance character where he does stances and gets like Mantis, boom boom, and then he gets like fire, red fire, and then he gets blue fire? Or can he just do it all regardless, you know? Boom boom, blue fire. Was that amped? Maybe? Boom boom. Yeah, that looked like an amp, right? He like flashed there. That was definitely an amp there. Boom, boom, amp. And then it ends with that. Who knows? Maybe a cameo assist could have continued the combo or something. I don't know. I wanted to see this whole sequence again without pausing. Boom, 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 boom. Gets him. Boom. A. Spear. Launch. Hit. Special. Another hit. And then that. Air combos, man. It's sick. It's sick. All that, sick. Okay, and Raiden?
Experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Raiden looking sick. Starts out with a double low, right? Starts out with a double low over here.
I make up for in heart.
Low, there's no way that's not a double low, right? And then he does this, and then he ends with that. That looks like it's asking, it's begging to be extended, this combo. It's begging to be extended. I'm sure if Jax could come, gotcha, grab his leg, bam, take him down, and continue the combo, but they just didn't do it here. But that shit, begging to be extended. Begging. And I don't know if he could like amplify it to do something else or not. One thing I'm really curious about with this game is like how much damage is this shit doing? Because like some of these combos seem like really long, but like if you only have like, you know, the one character with the one health bar, how much damage is this doing? How many hits can you take before your health bar is deleted out here, you know? Okay, and now Kenshi gets up, who's apparently a monk. Swipe, goes into a Sonya assist for a launch combo. Nice. Bam, bam. Kano comes in, clear breaker over here. All right, so we see this. Boom, boom. Breaker from Kano. Now this is full screen, it looks like. I don't know, full screen doesn't seem that far away, right? And Master of Storms Raiden gets a little, little one of those. We have Kenshi over here, whiffing in the air. I don't know if that's like an attempt to like reflect parry, like a projectile, and it failed. He was too early, or if he just whiffed like a fucking idiot. Who knows? And then we see him go in for the Rising Karma, I think it was. Raiden gets a little bit of a teleport in there. So Raiden, he like does a little bit of a in the ground, right? Before he teleports, right? But his teleport looks pretty quick to me. And then he goes and then he punishes. Nice, cool. So this part I find very interesting. So look what happens here, guys. Look what happens here. So he teleports, punishes this as he's just doing a string. We have Kano coming in, tossing knives. Bam, bam. Right? And then I guess this is a new string that he's starting, right? So he's going in, boom, boom. bam. Then it looks like he's going for this other string that then launches him and then continues. And then he ends it with another Kano assist. Eye laser restand, but like, is either restanding him and he'll keep him like that, or it's gonna end with a blast and knocks him on the floor. But even if he is restood, like, see how you're like full screen? I'm wondering if maybe if you're like do some sort of combo, maybe it could keep you closer together. Maybe if you're in the corner, you can stay closer so you can get some frame advantage and continue pressure. Who knows? But I think it's very interesting that Kano did 2 Cameo assist moves in a single combo, it looked like. How, like, what's the cooldown here? So look. Boom, boom. Kano, nice. Boom. Launches him now. Boom, boom. Lightning. Hits him down. And I love is how it's like when Kano comes out, like, I love how the playable fighter ducks down. He's like, yeah, no, let me not get hit by that shit. I think that's pretty sick. Look, so this is another angle of the Kano assist, and here you can see he's like holding Sub-Zero's neck down. He's like, "All right, mate, get the fuck out of the way." So then he's like, pew pew, with the shit. That's pretty sick. So that's like another angle that we have from this same Kano assist optic blast shit. I think that's pretty dope.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
And I actually love the rebooted like character lore and shit. I wanted to talk about this as well. Some people were talking about how this was like, oh, it's a clash from Injustice, but it's not a clash from Injustice. It looks like a clash from Injustice, very much does look like it, but if you slow it down, if you slow it down, you'll see that this is actually just the character select screen. Look at them teeth, and she's getting so mad and shit. Oh, fuck, scary ass bitch. Right? But like, see, right at the beginning, you'll see that we got Sonya here, we got Goro here. It's literally just the character select screen. At first, I was thinking it was a clash, like Injustice. A lot of people were saying that, but it's not. It's actually just the character select screen here. And then it's leading into that's like the loading screen before the match starts. So, yeah.
My throne.
So yeah, that was just the menu, character select screen. Boom, boom. And like here, so what are we seeing with Kitana here? Right. So she's doing like a kick, some highs, maybe it looks like. And then does this crazy fan thing that looks like it hits maybe low. I don't even know if that was a combo. That might have just been her just standing there and getting hit. Right? That looks really slow. And then it just launched her and she does a hit into another hit into another hit to hit her down. Like, now maybe if you had an assist Cameo come in, maybe that you could have extended that combo, Kitana. Maybe you could have done a little bit better than that. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And then she throws a fan, Melina teleports in, hits her. She comes from like behind, but then goes in front anyways. It's a cool animation. Where's the brutals? I know. If they don't have brutals in this game, I will be disappointed. And then, okay, so she hits her, right? And then hits with that looks like a high into that. And then notice how Melina is in this like stance for literally like seconds. Like, she's just standing there, right? As Goro comes punch walking in. So it's like, if you're just gonna call Goro as an assist and have him just come punch walking and shit, your character is gonna be stuck there. Maybe if you jump Goro, that looks like a free fucking punish to me. Maybe if you have them blocking though, maybe you'll see how like he's still doing something and she's moving. Maybe if you could incorporate him in a block string somehow, you could have him like locking them down, and then at the end of the animation you do get access to the character before Goro's done punching, and then maybe you could apply pressure, open them up with some kind of mix, maybe throw them, all that shit, right? But then launches like that. Melina gets a ball roll, extends the combo. No, it doesn't look like any meter is being used, and then boom, hits her, side switch, ends the combo. A lot of people are also saying that Goro, they don't like the look of Goro in this because he looked too small. because like he's like the same size, but like he's still like a head taller than Melina here. And like if you look at his legs, he's not standing up straight. Like Melina's literally standing pretty straight, and like he's still a head taller and his legs are bent. I don't think he's actually that short. Like some people are saying that he's short, but I don't think he's actually that short. He's just, you know, crouching a little bit and walking and shit. Maybe. Alright, and then we see here, Sub-Zero, right, comes in with just a slide. Oh, that little block animation. That's the same thing. I don't think that's like a flawless block or anything, right? Just a regular block into a punish. And then, see, this is what I was talking about, like, a little bit cartoony. Like, what is this, like, glowing effect around here? I know the first time I saw that, I was kind of like, that looks a little bit, that looks a little bit cartoony to me. But either way, he gets the launch. Then we jump air strings once again from Raiden this time. See how he hits him like 3 times here. Boom. Do. Kung Lao in boat. Do. That was 3 hits. That was like whatever. I'm wondering, like, maybe everyone has just like 1 or 2 air strings. I'm wondering how many options they have for like air attacks. But he does those 3 attacks into his Superman. That actually brings him, trajectory goes diagonally downward. And then boom. That looks sick though. Like it looks very pleasing for the eye, I think. Boom. Shoo. Sick. And then, like, and even these stages, like, look how beautiful these stages are. Look at the fucking grass. Look at the grass. Look at the trees. Look at the faces in the trees. Oh my god. It looks great. It looks great. And then here we have Liu Kang doing a straight projectile, right? Straight projectile. Boom. With his combined blue and red fire. Tries to go for a low fireball, and you can see the low fireball seems to bounce along the floor there. Like, see how the dragon thing is like there, kind of like that? Looks like this low fireball is kind of like bouncing along the floor, but then Melina goes and hits him out of that. Doesn't get like clipped by the other stuff. And then she goes and gets a throw, and then she throws him, but Stryker comes in. So like how often are you gonna be throwing people and it's just your cameo doing shit? How, because we saw Johnny Cage do the throw and it was just him and it was like a sick animation. I want everyone to still be able to do their own throws. I don't want all your throws to always have to be the cameo fighters. If it is, then it is, but you know, whatever. Living Forest, yeah, that's the Living Forest. But yeah, Stryker comes in, shocks his nuts, kind of, maybe a little bit above that. All right, and then here we have Kung Lao upside down, does a dive kick, kind of slower than his previous dive kicks. As you can see, he has a little bit of an animation before it. Block dive kick. Johnny Cage goes in with what looks like a mid knee into what could be an overhead afterwards, potentially. And then it's broke, right? Boom, broke. Jax comes in, say no. That's a breaker, for sure. And then, yeah, this is just like, so they're going to be having these animations similar to Injustice Supers, where they have this like kind of freeze frame animation, and then you go into it, and then your assist is gonna, your cameo fighter is gonna do something cool, bam bam, and then your main character is gonna do something cool, bam bam. At Summer Game Fest, they did show us a little bit more stuff that they don't really show in the trailer, like the actual heads-up display. And so here we actually finally get to see the heads-up display, right? We see how you have the playable character here, you have the assist in the corner, R1 on the PlayStation controller to trigger that, 3 bars of meter on the bottom. Doesn't look like it regenerates.
So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move.
Throw, right? Guess his so cameo in here.
Oh, I see. Exactly. And you see the
little Sub-Zero dive kick here. See how it says punish on the screen.
There's like a meter up on top.
That's his launching overhead. Oh, does that. Sonya comes in, extends the combo, and then he continues and finishes it. Let's take a look at that again.
combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see there's
Boom.
like a meter up on top.
That was just an
which is basic.
launch.
That'll
And then
play
yeah,
that, so you
Sonya just
can't
came in and did that. That's
obviously
it.
fire them.
But yeah, that combo did like a solid 30% or so for something that simple. Okay.
Fire them
Yeah, 29% it said for the combo.
indefinitely, but you can call them
Kano
pretty
hits,
much whenever you want.
doing some
and
stuff
they
like
have,
that.
you know,
Now we
like
see those are Kenshi era air strings. Once again,
so you
more
can't
air
obviously
strings.
fire them
Everyone can do air strings
indefinitely, but
to continue
you can
combos.
call them
Boom,
pretty much
boom,
whenever you
launch,
want. And they have,
air
you know,
string.
like in the middle of a combo, they'll have
Goes assassin strike, gets blocked.
You know, basically
Does something there and calls in Sonya for just a quick little projectile.
a whole arsenal of their moves.
Then punches,
Sonya,
breaker,
sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
and then breaker again.
So and you see there's
He went to do a long range zoning attack,
you know, like in the middle of
and
a
Sub-Zero
combo,
just
they'll
did a
have
slide.
You know, basically
That went pretty
a whole
damn
arsenal
far.
of their moves. So
That's
Sonya
like
needs to
basically
come out
full
there.
screen, right? Basically full screen. Okay, not
Sometimes you'll
quite
see them
anymore
appear
actually.
twice
Okay, hold on.
in there.
Breaker. Okay, here, basically full screen. Kenshi goes for a long range attack. Sub-Zero slides basically full screen under it and hits him. Interesting. That's the breakdown. We went pretty damn in depth, if I do say so myself. Like, really discussing this. I think that's basically all that we have to talk about when it comes to the gameplay for this. I don't know if there's anything further, but those are my thoughts anyways when it comes to this. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave the comments in the video, let me know what your thoughts are on all the gameplay and all that stuff. Let me know if you learned something from watching this video.